often talk about, passion and purpose, finding a why, finding something where you do it because you love it. It never ever becomes a job. Is that something that you would encourage people to do, or you don't think it's important with what you do in your education and teaching?
So it's one of the first things that we look at. In fact, when we do the C module, the concept module, we have a little framework that we begin with called the entrepreneur sweet spot. And we basically say that the three things that have to kind of come together when you're choosing a good concept is something that you're passionate about and that you feel a great sense of purpose for, and that it lines up with your background and your story, your origin story lines up with this thing. And then the next one is that you can add value in the space, and the next one is that you can charge money for it, or that there are people with budgets, people with money to spend. And it tends to be that you need all three. So, and the other thing I've noticed is that it's not necessarily at the extreme edge. So at the extreme edge of what you can make money from is actually probably something you wouldn't be all that passionate to do. Maybe working in the corporate world, or maybe working alongside some people who've got lots of money but aren't necessarily the best people you want to work with. At the extreme edge of value, you might find yourself in the academic world, lecturing at university, but that's not really your passion. And then at the extreme edge of passion and purpose, you might find yourself either snowboarding, scuba diving, or working in a slum in India, because it's like deep passion, deep purpose kind of work. But often that is unpaid work, and it's not sustainable. So what we're trying to do is triangulate and balance this equation and say, okay, we're trying to balance something that you're feel a sense of passion and purpose for, that is also something that the world wants solved, that is also something people are willing to pay to have solved. And when we can kind of clump those three things together, we're onto a good topic for you.